What is good, YouTube? All right, you filthy animals, thank you for clicking on the video, and let's get into it because this video is very important. It might be one of my most important videos I've made yet, guys. And you could probably tell from the thumbnail and the title what it's gonna be on. Today, guys, we're talking about bulking and cutting versus main gaining, which I've made a video on in the past, but this video is just gonna be completely different. I don't even remember what that other video is really about, to be honest. But I've changed my mind either way, or I've kept my mind the same. I don't know, I don't remember that last video I made. You guys can go back and watch it if you want. But this one is the new and updated. Should you bulk or cut, or should you main gain, maintain your weight, whatever, stay the same weight and add on muscle? The answer is hell no, you should not main gain ever, ever. You should always bulk and cut. Okay? You should always have a goal, whether it's building muscle or losing fat. You shouldn't ever just be maintaining. It is trash. It is garbage. You will make no progress in the gym unless you're in your first year. That's really the only time you can just main gain and make progress, okay? Or if you were on steroids or you quit working out for a while and then you're coming back into it. That's the only time you can make progress main gaining. It's garbage. And when I'm talking about bulking and cutting, I'm not talking about getting fat, okay, guys? That's not what I mean by bulking, right? Literally all bulking means is gaining weight at a constant, consistent rate over time. It doesn't have anything to do with your body fat, right? You guys have to realize there's literally IFBB pros that are contest shredded at like 5% body fat, and then they go on an off-season bulk after the contest ends and they get up to 10%. So they went from like 5% to like 10%. For their bulk. They didn't get fat, right? Bulking doesn't mean getting fat. I don't know why everybody always thinks it means, oh, you should bulk. Ugh. And guys, the leaner you start off with bulking and the leaner you end up with bulking, the better by far, okay? When you're more fat and you're still bulking while you're already kind of fat, your nutrient partitioning is not good. So what that means, guys, is the ratio of muscle to fat you gain is not very good compared to if you were bulking when you're lean. So if you're fat and you're bulking, you're gaining less muscle and more fat opposed to if you were lean and bulking. Does that make sense? That's why it's so important to do cardio every day, year round, or if not every day, then at least do it 3 days a week for at least 30 minutes, okay? I prefer doing a little bit every day just because it builds yourself more of a habit, and you don't have to do like 30 minutes all at once or like 40 minutes all at once. You can just spread it out more evenly. So yes, when you're bulking, do your cardio, guys. Do your cardio all year round, please. It'll actually help you put on muscle because you'll be leaner year round, which means your nutrient partitioning will be better. So when you bulk up, you'll put on less fat and more muscle because you'll already be leaner, okay? Does that make sense, guys? I'm putting you all on right now, putting you all on. All right, guys, now let me explain why main gaining or maintaining does not work. And I can break it down with literally just simple mathematics that literally 2-year-olds can understand, okay? So this is why main gaining doesn't work. So I'm just gonna throw up some stats here. Let's say we have a 5'10" male who is 160 pounds and who is 20% body fat, okay? So obviously it's a little extreme of an example, but we're saying this person works out, okay? And then we're saying another person is 5'10", so same height, right? And 200 pounds and 10% body fat, okay? So how is the person who's 5'10", 160 pounds, and 20% body fat going to become or get to the same physique as the guy who is the same height, but 200 pounds and 10% body fat? How's he gonna get there? I'm about to answer it, guys. I'm gonna answer it right now because you can directly tell how much muscle somebody has based on their height, weight, and their body fat percentage. It tells you if they're natural or not, pretty much. It's almost foolproof, okay? You can tell how muscular somebody is just off those 3 variables alone. So how is this dude gonna get leaner and put on more muscle is the question, right? And guys, is it gonna be from main gaining and staying at 160 pounds? If he main gains and he doesn't gain any weight, which is what maintaining your weight means you're not gaining any weight, how is he gonna go from 160 with more fat to 200 with less fat if he stays at the same weight? Does that make any sense to you guys? No, no. So what's the solution then, you may be asking yourself? Well, guys, good thing I'm a freaking genius and I got it right here for you guys, okay? The answer is cutting till you're a pretty low percent body fat to start off with. We're gonna do it in order from what you should do first to what you have to do to get to that level. So the first step is to cut down your body fat to ideally 8%. Okay, guys? Now, if you're 20% and you're trying to cut down to 8%, it's gonna be a real struggle, guys, right? It's borderline not even realistic, because let's say you're 160 pounds, 20% body fat, you're not even gonna have that much muscle or metabolism. You're probably gonna have to do excessive amounts of cardio that could interfere with the weight training. So yes, ideally for on paper, you wanna get down to 8% body fat, right? But even like 12% is good, and pretty much anybody can get to 12% with any IQ whatsoever and any discipline whatsoever, okay? It's possible for literally anybody. I don't wanna hear it. Okay, so he was 160, 20%, and now let's say he's 150. This is probably not gonna be mathematically accurate in terms of like how much body fat you'd lose, but let's say he's 150 now at 10% body fat, right? So 160 at 20% to 150 at 10%. So now you're thinking, oh, but that's not main gaining. That's even worse than main gaining. He's cutting, he's losing size. How's he gonna get to that 200? The answer is, once you get to that low percent body fat, you can now start bulking slowly. 1 pound a week is more than you'll ever need in terms of putting on mass. So now this guy's 150, 10%, and he's bulking, right? Let's say he bulks up to 170, and that's when he gets to 20% body fat. You don't wanna bulk over 20% body fat just because, like we talked about before, the nutrient partitioning isn't gonna be good, so you'll be putting on more fat and less muscle than if you were leaner and bulking, right? Okay, so he got up to 170 at 20% body fat, right? Now, you want a mini cut. So now he's gonna mini cut. So let's say he goes down like 5 pounds and gets to like 15% body fat, right? And then he'll continue bulking, and let's say he'll be like 180 this time at 20% body fat, and then cut down a little bit and continue, right? So it starts with a cut to a low percent body fat, then bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut. You wanna be bulking more than you're cutting, okay? And you never ever wanna bulk for less than a month. And between your bulks and your mini cuts, you wanna have 1 week of maintenance where you just maintain your weight. All right, guys, so I literally just gave you the formula for what you do with your weight in order to reach your desired dream physique body. That's literally what you do, okay? All right, so I'll say it again so you guys get this drilled in, because this is the best way. I don't care about main gaining. This is the best way, right, guys? So you're whatever, you're 20% body fat, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's different, it doesn't matter. Cut down, get your body fat down, all right? And then bulk. And then let's say you bulk for like 3 months. This doesn't really matter how long you bulk for, but let's say you bulk for like 3 months and you start to not be able to gain as much weight. Then, you know, week of maintenance, mini cut for like a month. You don't really want a mini cut for over like a month. That's like a good amount of time to mini cut for, okay? More bulking than cutting. So then bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut. And since you're bulking more than you're mini cutting, you're gonna, even though you're mini cutting, you're still gonna be putting on body fat slowly, right? And then this is when you'll do a full cut again, right? And then you just rinse, repeat the process. So one more time, guys. Cut, we'll just call it a full cut, right? Full cut, bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut. Your body fat will be slowly rising this whole time, and then once it gets too high, let's say 20%. I don't think you should bulk over 20%, so if you're 20%, you have to be cutting, okay? And then you'll full cut down to 10% or 8%, and then bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut, bulk, mini cut, full cut. And you keep rinse repeating this process. This is what bodybuilding is, guys. This is how you do it. All right, guys, so hopefully this cleared up bulking and cutting versus main gaining. I hope I answered all your questions. I hope this makes sense to you, because this is the best way to do it. This is how you get the best results in bodybuilding, by manipulating your body weight. This is literally how you do it. There's no other better way. This is it. So please, guys, please share this video, guys. Like this video, comment on this video, guys. Let's get this video some exposure, because this is what not a lot of people talk about. This is the only way. This is the best way. This should literally just be common knowledge in bodybuilding, but it's not. There's still a debate over main gaining versus bulking and cutting, but this is the correct way to get your desired physique, guys. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, baby. I'm bulking, boys. Woo! All All right, boys. Peace, boys.